1.
Mm-hmm.
Test 2. Oh, let's go for that one. So far so good. I hope we're not like scaring people in the park.
Yeah, it's totally goose.
Let's go back this direction. So.
They're getting some strange looks.
Yeah, I'm sure. You don't see batting practice like this very often. You ready?
Yeah.
You don't actually get any batting.
Not gonna lie to you, I lost that one. Hit it back that way.
Huh?
Hit it back. Well, no, don't do that.
Do what?
I was gonna say hit it back that way, but I don't.
Yeah, I can't.
Don't do that.
We'll have to keep going back this way.
Yeah.
I can just speed up the walking.
Yeah. That's all we need is for you to hit fluffer.
Can I do a slow motion one here in a minute?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Trying to avoid all the shaking. I'm trying to avoid all the shaking from walking.
Let's do a. Hold on, I've got a good one.
Okay. Yeah, you can speed all this up.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. That stupid little valley.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Let's do a. See if we can get a good slow motion one.
Okay. You want to stop it? You want to say
Yeah.
something like, "So far, so good"?
Huh?
You want to say something like "So far, so good" or something?
So far, so good. Yeah. It's pretty good war marks already. So just on this side, but between the concrete drops and this, it's held up like new so far. Let me. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, when I say go.
Okay.
Go.
That was... Holy cow. It's out there somewhere. Yeah, that was better.
See what you got.
It's better. This is not regulation.
It's pretty good. I was expecting the bat to come back and hit me in the face.
Honest too. Being honest. Obviously, I've not worked out a year.
You want another one?
Maybe down the food. Shit.
If you go that way. Yeah.
Okay. It's on. Did that go off?
Pretty good contact. Yeah, it landed face down. That'd be hard to replicate.
Did that go in?
That's loud. Let's try it.
Okay.
It's attracting a lot of attention.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah! I'm loving it. Almost killed myself instead.
Alright, so this is the aftermath of our torture testing on this new light. It still works good. It ramps, and we can get the low brightness levels like this that we want, and then ramp up from there. It got beat up pretty good by the concrete drop testing. The baseball bat testing did not do as much damage to the outside. The impacts should have done some stuff to the internals. I don't know, we'll see. We're going to take it apart. So here's the battery tube. The battery and the battery tube. So you get into the internals of this light by there are holes in here. You just put needle nose pliers in there like this. These are small needle nose. They're not ideal. So you unscrew it, and yeah, I can feel that. Yeah, I just lost contact with the holes, but you can feel with the huge impacts that we had. I don't know, maybe we had a little bit of a bend in the body, I don't know, but get to the engine, get it out here where you can grab the engine like this, and so you've got the bezel of the light, and you've got the engine of the light here. This part here is this is what you seat the optic on. This is designed to seat the optic on top of that LED. We'll come back to that in a second. So the light functions with this engine, and you can take out the LED by taking an Allen wrench, loosening this, taking pliers and loosening the nut here, and then you can just take out the LED and exchange it. This ring is designed to house the optic, so put the optic into the ring. This ring is designed for this optic. It's a Carclo. And then the O-ring is designed to seat into this ring and seal the perimeter. And then these little posts here will line up this shelf like that, so you can screw it back into the bezel. And then you can give it a couple of twists to get it started, and then you can take your wire pliers
Oh, if it's bent or there's just grit in the threads.
Yeah, it could be grit.
It sounds grit.
Yeah, just screw it the rest of the way in. I don't know, this light's been through a lot. We haven't cleaned it up at all. And also there's a few things that we know now we can improve upon. But anyway, so when you screw it in to the top, you cinch it tight, and that O-ring that we showed earlier on the optic shelf will seal against this bezel. This one looks like one solid unit, and then the battery sits back down to the battery tube. There's no cap or anything down here. You screw the battery tube into the bezel, and this thing has just been beat up like crazy. And then it should work, and it does. So it still continues to function just as it did, and you can get the ultra low levels, and then you can turn it on for higher levels, and you can unscrew this, get access to the QTC piston, and it all continues to function as normal. You just need these two tools. And we've gotten some good data on this, and there's a couple of things we can improve, but overall I like this new design, and it has held up to a lot. We're going to continue to test it and see what it can do. So there you go.